So picture this, you're in class, you're incredibly bored with your life as always, the class clown isn't even making any jokes anymore, and the class is totally silent. Until, it's snowing! You look outside, there's a massive flurry of snow outside. Sir, what? Can I go to the bathroom? Sure. Yes! Woo! Let's go!
Psych!
Winter in Australia is something more like this. If you couldn't tell already, winter in Australia is very different from winter in America. One of them being the seasons. Some Americans might be confused for a couple seconds, but since Australia is on the bottom of the world, seasons down here are flipped. Some of you might be asking why I'm making this video in summer of all times, and it's because more people live in the top of the world than the bottom, so if I cater more to that audience, I might be able to get some more views. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, winter. When you really think about it, winter is actually the strangest season ever. I mean, no matter the weather, no matter even if it's really sunny outside, it will still be like 5 degrees, which isn't even that cold because that's literally just the coldest it gets. We can't even get snow in the winter because it doesn't get that cold. Do you know how much I would give to see snow? I've never seen snow before in my life. Yeah, I haven't. Can you believe it? I've never got to have any of those snow-themed childhood memories, like getting in snowball fights, pushing a snowball down a hill and watching it get bigger, making snow angels. Wow, that's actually a lot of snow. Yeah, I've never had any of that. But at least we get some of the typical traits of winter, like being able to see your breath when it's cold, and thunderstorms. Now, thunderstorms and rainstorms would always be really cool. Like, I remember this one time, the day was April 29th, it was a boring day of class. Then I look outside and there's this massive rainstorm above us, a sea of clouds, and they were all very deep shade of black, like more of a charcoal sort of colour. It actually mimicked nighttime slightly, and I remember the teacher actually had to turn on the light, which we rarely used because, like, why would you use the light in the classroom? You have the sun, you're good to go. Well, but this was one of the rare times we actually did use the light, and it was pouring down rain. It was just like sprinkling a bit, which honestly surprises me with how dark the clouds are, because I mean, everyone knows the darker the clouds, the more rain it has inside it. It's kind of like when you piss your pants. I cannot believe I just made that comparison. But it was sprinkling throughout the whole day, and the clouds didn't clear up till the following morning. So for the whole day, it was just raining. Can you believe it? That would be so exciting and fun, wouldn't it? And there's plenty more fun stuff where that came from, like when you are about to go out in the morning to see how cold it is because you see a really cold temperature, and then you think, wait, layer up? Wait, what if I don't do that? So you just go out there repping some shorts and a t-shirt, and then, whoa, this actually feels kind of satisfying and soothing, and I should do this more often. And then the next day you wake up with a cold. Yeah, that's probably the only bad thing about winter. You're out playing in the harsh coldness, enjoying yourself, and then a couple hours later, you have a very painful headache, clogged nostrils, and an attitude of, "Get the fuck out of my room!" Very scary indeed. Anyway, speaking of scary stuff, in winter, I find it to be the best time to watch scary videos from like Once Animated and Llama Arts and stuff like that. It didn't matter if the stories were animated or not, they would still be hitting. And then you get under the covers, not letting one limb hang over your bed. You're watching the sun go down as the room slowly gets darker. You go downstairs to go and make some popcorn, and whoopsies, Sabrina forgot to turn on the lights. So now you're just walking down in pitch blackness, not even the moon to light your way, and you have a blanket draped over you because you don't want the ghost to come and get you. You aren't taking no chances. Also, remember how those seasons were flipped? Well, that also doesn't mean that the holidays in those seasons are flipped too, unfortunately. So no, that doesn't mean that Halloween is in April and Christmas is in June, unfortunately. I wish it was, but here we are. Anyways, this has been a great video. Subscribe, please subscribe, or else I'll have to use this recorder on you, and I don't want to do that, do you? Go ahead and subscribe, quick.